Hello everyone! Today's joke of the day is, why did the invisible man turn down the job offer? Stay tuned to find out. Our learning target for today is, I can write and graph an equation in point-slope form. So today we're going to introduce a new form for linear equations called point-slope form. Okay, so instead of being able to tell the slope and y-intercept from the equation, we will now be able to tell a point on the line and the slope. Okay, so if we have this equation, this is point-slope form, we have y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Well, we already know that m is always going to be the variable that we use for slope. Okay, and if we're given a point, x1, comma, y1, okay, that's where these coordinates, or this y1 and x1 come from. Okay, so this is the y coordinate, of the point that the line passes through, and then this one is going to be the x coordinate of the point that the line passes through. Okay, so this will be really helpful when we're given a slope and any point on the line, so not just the y-intercept. Okay, so here if we're given the point and slope, we're going to write an equation in point-slope form, and then we're going to graph it. Okay, so here we have the point 5, negative 2, and the slope m. So we are going to substitute, so we have our y minus, this will be y1, and this will be x1 here. Okay, so y1 is going to be negative 2, so we'll be subtracting negative 2, and then that's going to equal 3. Right, I just get this from my equation up here. Okay, I get 3 times x minus x1, which is 5. Okay, we are almost all the way done with this one. We just have to make sure we simplify. Subtracting a negative is really just adding. We chop there, so we'll have y plus 2 is equal to 3 times x minus 5. And that's going to be our equation in point-slope form. All right, so how do we graph? Well, just like we graphed from slope-intercept form, we want to start with our point. Well, we have the point 5, negative 2, so we'll go to the right 5, and then down 2. Okay, so we'll put a point right there at 5, negative 2. And then we're going to use our slope to figure out a couple more points on the line. Okay, well, our slope is 3, which is 3 over 1, and we know slope is going to be rise over run. Okay, so for every 3 that we go up, we're going to go over 1. So we'll put a point right there, go up 3 over 1, right there. You could do the opposite and go down 3 to the left one, and that would work too. Okay, and there we go, we'll just draw our line right through all of those points, and that is our graph of this equation. All right, let's look at another example. So we know, again, just a reminder, that our point-slope form is y minus y1 equals m times x minus x1. Okay, and these correspond, our point corresponds to x1 and y1. Okay, really, we could just make that our point. So we'll substitute these values into our equation. We'll have y minus y1, which is negative 4, is equal to m, which is 1/4, times x minus x1, which is 3. Okay, and again, we need to simplify this by subtracting a negative is really just adding. So this is y plus 4 equals 1/4 times x minus 3. Okay, and if we want to graph over here, we'll start at our point. So go to 3, negative 4. Okay, and our slope is 1 over 4. Again, that's rise over run. Okay, so we're going to go up 1, and then we're going to go over 4 to the right. Okay, this would make a positive slope, so we know that that is correct. We could also go down 1 and to the left 4. Okay, and our line is not very steep there, but that would be the equation of our line here. All right, let's look at one more example here. Here we have the point 0, 6, and this is x1 and y1. Okay, so we can write our equation. We have y minus 6, y1, which is 6, equals m, which is negative 2, times x minus x1, which is 0. Okay, then here we can simplify this a little bit, because x minus 0 is just x. So this is equal to y minus 6, or this is y minus 6 equals negative 2x. Okay, x minus 0 is 0, and then negative 2 times x there. So this is our equation of our line in point slope form. Finally, let's graph. Okay, so we have 0, 6. We're going to start at 0, and we're going to go up to 6. Which looks like it's right there. Okay, and then our slope is negative 2. So m equals negative 2. We want to make that into a fraction. That's negative 2 over 1. And this is our rise over our run. So for every 2 that we go down, we're going to have to go over 1. So let's go down 2, and then to the right 1. Okay, this would make us would give us a negative slope, so we know we're doing it correctly. Okay, we could also go up 2 to the left 1. Doesn't matter which of those we make negative. Okay, and then we draw our line through all of those points. And that's the equation for our line. Okay, so writing an equation in point slope form, you really just follow the format, substitute in your slope, and then those x1, y1 of your point. Okay, and then graph just using our technique that we kind of did with the y-intercept in the previous bit unit. Okay, so here for the joke of the day. Why did the invisible man turn down the job offer? Well, he couldn't see himself doing it. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.